Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Today, we have a few rough ideas of things we're gonna get done today, but for the most part, we'll just see what happens. Yeah, I thought I'd bring you guys along. I don't know how much I'll be able to show you guys, but I will try my best. Yeah, so we have a corn plot going in. It's gonna be one of our last corn plots. That's pretty much all I got so far. Let's go. It has been quite a while. It is now 12 o'clock on the dot. No wonder I'm hungry. So I finished that corn plot. It went so well. It was so smooth. We had the perfect amount of people helping, but I didn't film much. I tried to. Anyways, I'm just having a quick smoothie break. I've been drinking these Activia smoothies. They pretty much just taste like really weird yogurt. Ooh, I should have put an ice pack in there. It's warm. For the rest of this afternoon, or at least the next few hours, I'm transferring seed. So that's kind of what I do a lot. Lately, I've been putting a lot of plots in, but when I'm not putting a plot in, I'm typically transferring seed. I made it to a field, which I'm doing an emergence rating and vigor rating on right now. So pretty much an emergence rating is you just go through the plot, see how consistent it came up, and then vigor is kind of like what stage it's at, how healthy it looks, I suppose, is the best way to explain it. So I just did that actually, and I'm waiting on Lauren to come here. She wants to see it as well. This is actually a seed treatment trial, so it's a bit different than our normal trials where we're just comparing hybrids. We're also comparing how different seed treatments worked. So that's the plan. I'm dying of sweat at the moment, so I'm taking a little break in the shade, and I thought I'd update you. This is the trial here, but now I'm just gonna go through it, see how it looks, and give it some ratings. Happy Monday morning, everyone. It is a beautiful day. It's so sunny and nice. It's already 17 degrees this morning. I just made it to a corn plot. I'm gonna do some more emergence and vigor ratings here. We have a good plan for Monday. Pretty much just a lot of scouting today. The only thing that's a little tough about emergence and vigor ratings is it's very objective. So, I mean, everyone kind of looks at things differently and has different opinions. But it's also cool to see who agrees and who doesn't agree, so you kind of just write down what you like, what you don't like, what you see in the field, and then at the end of the year we just average everyone's opinions, and then we have a rough idea of what we like and what we don't like. But yeah, it's a very objective way of looking at these crops, but it's honestly just good to get out in the field and see what it's looking like. The rest of my morning proceeded the same, just more corn scouting. So enjoy this epic corn montage.
Sophia, in a lot of ways she's not near. I know why, but it's keeping me awake.
Okay, so we just made it to our next field. This is a prescription trial for beans, and this is actually Shepherd Creek Special. This is our own field. So we're just gonna walk it and then do population counts.
Yep.
Scan counts. Yep. And yeah, we'll let you know how it goes.
Let's go on and forget yesterday. Hey, hey.
So we just finished doing our stand counts and we walked a good chunk of that field. We got so many steps in. So we put pins down where we walked and did like a population count so we knew which areas we did it in.
So we use an app, it's called Climate Field View. And yeah, we made the prescription on the app, and then when your dad planted it, it did everything like a variable rate.
Yeah.
And then the way we do it is in our high fertility zones, we put fewer beans because they tend to be a little bit more growthy and they branch out a little bit more. And then in our low fertility zones, we put more beans just to keep the yield up in those spots. So really today, all we did was kind of double check to see how many actually came up relative to what we planted.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna screen record my iPad for you guys just to show you guys this app a little better. I'm just gonna walk you through kind of what we're looking at when we're walking this field and what we mean by prescription, that kind of thing, screen recording. And I'm just gonna open up the Field View app. Okay, so I have the field pulled up here. On the left hand side is the prescription that Lauren and my dad made up. So this is what they made probably in the winter, I'm gonna guess. And then on the right hand side is what was actually planted. So as you can tell, it's pretty accurate, I would say. There's obviously a few spots that isn't completely precise, but for the most part, it's pretty accurate. So if we just zoom in here, I'm gonna go on to this red area. In the prescription, you can see there's a red area. So that would be a part of the field that's higher fertility. So when it's higher fertility like that, we don't need to plant quite as many seeds just because beans will get really growthy if it's high fertility like that. So then in the green area is where it's low fertility. So we planted more seeds to compensate for the yield, that kind of idea. And then over in this yellow area, that's kind of just average, middle ground. And then you can probably tell there's two of these boxes. So those are just little check boxes placed within the field. We have two of them. So we have one in this green area, and then we also have another one over in this red area to check if it's worth doing a prescription. So we're gonna see what the yield's like in the yellow area versus the red area, see if we get higher yield or if it's not really worth it, if it's just kind of a wash. And that's all for my tutorial today.
And we did that really quickly.
We were really fast, done already.